Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Black Mirror 3. So, we keep running into issues, really. Just annoyances on these puzzles. We've done everything that needs to be done. We need to use this pencil with this walking map to make the pattern like the constellation that we saw before. And I thought I had done that, but apparently I hadn't. What they want me to do is to drag from here to this point, ignoring this point for a second, to do this to there, to do that to there, to do that to there, to do that to there.
Those many standing stone things around the castle are in exactly the same formation as this constellation. But what have those portals got to do with it? And where's the entrance?
So that got me to that point. Then it wants me to cross and use this point and that point to make a line.
If you draw a line from the foundation stone through the site of the standing stone, you end up right by the academy. And there's one of these portals there.
So there was a portal at the academy. Remember? You do the same thing here until you end up somewhere. Probably the hotel. Is there a portal in the hotel?
Strange. So a line from the foundation stone through a menhir ends up at the hotel. There's absolutely no way I can imagine a portal being there. Maybe in the vicinity of the hotel.
Like the graveyard. And then you're supposed to draw this. Now there's supposedly 5 small portals and 1 large one. So this map really can only show us, well, as it is, like 3 of them.
A line from the menhir to the gateway ends in the middle of the woods. It's gonna be fun trying to find the right place. But I think the way to the crossroads in the woods does lead in the right direction. I don't really want to roam around the woods until I've been to all the other places on my map.
Alright, so now if we cross this with this.
A link to the church passes through a site of a menhir. Maybe there's a portal there. I could ask the priest about it.
So we're getting, it feels like close to the end, but maybe not.
So, the line from the foundation stone through the greenhouse ends near a swamp. I ought to check the place out.
So those are the 5 locations, one assumes. And then the 6th is where it is, I guess. So I don't think there's anything else more to do with that.
Anyway, I should check at the ruins to see if there's still an entrance there.
So that was a frustrating idea, certainly. How far have we gotten as far as things in this book that are done? Still have the curse to do, and I think probably at this point everything else has been done. It kind of sucks that they changed the hint system and got rid of it. Like, that would have been helpful, honestly, to be able to click the plus and get some hints, even though it didn't really work that well in the previous games. Alright, ruins of the academy. Well, how do I get to the ruins of the academy? Guess we'll talk to the priest about it first. the map decided to not really want to work the way I had hoped it would, which would have been to leave those markings where they were supposed to be on the map so I could know exactly where to click and go. So for about the 5th time now, we're going to the priest to talk to him to see if he knows of any place that could be a portal, which, you know, it could be in the family crypt, it could be in under the church.
Welcome back, Adrian.
At least we have a legitimate reason to ask people about portals now.
Please have a closer look at the letter. It mentions a shade portal.
Yes, that's true. 1 big one and 5 small ones. But I've never heard about them before.
These 5 small ones probably mark the entrances that lead to the big one. The big one must be the shade portal that's described. Either way,
that's a odd way to take that.
Under the church.
Under the church? But that's not... But no. That really could be possible. Samuel visited Marcus's grave back then. What can I say? It collapsed. It's been inaccessible since then. I was very saddened by the incident. But if you think about it, that kind of thing can only collapse.
If there's a cavity underneath, bingo!
But doesn't it say in the letter that the entrances have been sealed, so that no one could ever reach the big portal, and that the Gordons must make sure that it stays that way?
Exactly. And I'm the last Gordon. After me, there's no one else to take care of it. That's why I've got to get rid of this whole thing for good.
See, I didn't really take it as the idea that there were 5 passages to the large central passage that then magically transported you to a different area. I took it very much on the other direction, that it was a case of there were 5 small magical portals that then teleported you to the other location. Can we finally now go into this?
I've no idea where that path leads. Before I get myself lost in the woods, I'd rather stay on the road.
Can I maybe use the walking map with it? Nope. Alright, let's go to Gordon's Palace. So we really can't go to that one. We really can't go to the academy. Is this finally gonna let us walk down this path?
According to my map, one of the portals could be down there.
Again, 10+ hours we've been playing this game. We've been trying to go down this path and it's just been telling us no. You can't do it. Why not have a gate? Have it be locked. Something. So we've got Bobby and some Minars. Some more Minars and Flotsam and River. And a jetty. Hey, let's read the warning notice first. What is he doing? Fishing with his fingers?
You're not allowed to swim in there. This is something like a missing poster. 2 boys disappeared here after taking a swim. It's suspected that they drowned, but their bodies were never found.
So we're having a reoccurring theme
a
here.
lovely place to get some deadly inspiration.
Of kids disappearing.
Not exactly the Bridge of Trust. Oh great. I bet the portal's in the middle of the river.
There's Matt. Was it a hallucination?
It's just a piece of flotsam with a raven sitting on it. Nothing unusual.
Or is it? How can I trust anything I'm saying?
There's no way I'm going swimming in there. It's November, it's below 0, and I'm a physics student. It'll be the death of me if I go in there.
We'll go in there. That solves the
There are 4
problem.
mirrors in the river. That could be a pointer to the portal. They can't get any closer.
Well, then let's just ask Bobby.
What's Bobby doing there?
But then that means we have to listen to Bobby stutter throughout this whole conversation.
Hey, Bobby, what are you doing there?
Hello, Darren. It's Denise's birthday today, but I haven't got a present.
And you want to catch her a fish?
No. I want to collect some mussels with pearls in them. I want to make a pretty pearl necklace for Denise. Yeah.
I see.
I can give him this valuable necklace instead, which I happen to have.
Look, Bobby, wouldn't that make a lovely present for Denise?
Am I going to make him do something for it? Or just give it to him to get rid of him?
Oh, it's beautiful.
You can have it.
Thanks, Darren.
That's awkward. Whatever.
Those are the waders that Bobby had on. With a huge hole in them. Bobby must have ripped them when he rushed to take them off.
Okay, that's not a problem. We have a tire repair kit.
The repair kit is perfect, as if it was made to do this.
And that's why you grab everything when you play a point-and-click adventure game. Walking off
Now I just
screen.
need a clown's nose and some big shoes.
Walking off screen to
They look exactly like the menhirs at
to
the
put
castle.
on clothes
I guess they mark something.
because they don't want to animate
Let's
it.
see.
I know in some of the Indiana Jones point-and-click adventures, they just put a black bar around it and put censored so they didn't have to animate the motion of changing clothes. I thought that was a pretty funny way to do it.
Damn, it gets deeper here. There's something down there. Something dark. But I can't make it out exactly. Some diving goggles would be good. Or something so I can see underwater without having to dive.
So we've been collecting junk for a very long time. This bucket with a glass bottom is exactly what we need. I just gotta figure out where to click. The camera's so
Interesting.
zoomed out.
And exactly what I thought. There are some steps leading into the bottom. Unfortunately, the river has flushed tons of gravel down the steps and blocked everything up.
There's another area we can't enter. Which I think that's really what that's going to boil down to, is we're just going to find out we can't go to a lot of these places. Interesting. So let's look at the diary. This one. Guess that one's done too, or is there something more I needed to do? Hammer drill? Like I don't even have a dark place to click on, so yeah, I think we're done. Next location.
There's not much use for the map at the moment. I'm not gonna find anything else here, so I can leave the waders here too. I'll leave the bucket here too, in case Bobby wants to look for presents again.
We'll get rid of a couple more items. next location. We can go to the lighthouse. We could go to the city. We can't go here. Like, no way. And we can't find our way to the academy or the swamp section. So it feels like the lighthouse has to lead somewhere. Has to be a way to get to the academy or the lighthouse from where we are. Is there an exit I'm just not seeing? Game. Don't do this to me, game. We have a gravel path. We're going to the tumble down building. And I suppose at any point we could run into another dead body. Is there perhaps something more we could do in this area?
There's a dent in the hood. My head could have done that. Bill's dead. The tank's empty. That seals the car's fate then.
Yeah, there's no other path. I know that there's electronic stuff in the morgue, but still feels like we're struggling. Can we walk this way?
I have no idea where that path leads. Before I get myself lost in the woods, I'd rather stay on the road.
Right. So that gives us two positions. We can either go back to like the greenhouse and see if maybe there's something new to see, which I doubt, or the castle, which is something probably doesn't have anything new to see in there either.
Don't reckon this hole's got much more to offer.
Yeah. These plants are back.
A withered plant. Nothing more than that.
Oh, could we water the plant? Am I supposed to do something with this hole? Damp-proof sheeting.
It's a roll of damp-proof sheeting used in construction. The craftsmen should really cover the floor with it so they don't make everything filthy. I guess that's no big deal while the place is looking like it is. I'll leave it here. If I do need some of the sheeting, I'll know where to find it.
Yeah, I don't know why I would need that though.
A massive block of stone with a secret compartment. The globe is metal.
Alright. It must be in the city then. It must be something that triggers here in the city. Maybe we go to the museum. Or maybe we can't talk to Dr. Winterbottom. That's helpful.
The sign says Willow Creek Museum. Murray hopes to attract tourists that way.
Let's go into the museum. There must be something that I can use the map with to coordinate locations. Flyers.
Various pamphlets on the history of Willow Creek. The river diversion, the old academy, skeletal finds, excavations, the dangers of swamps, and so on.
Each of those.
Nothing really interesting there.
Each of those sound like they should work with the map.
Pamphlets were put together by this Edward guy. He seems to be really interested in history and archaeology.
Maybe Edward can help me. Yeah, that might be it. You're really not getting a lot of hints here. Yeah. Let's see if we can find Edward. Let's see if that helps anything. I still have a ton of inventory items. So it's supposed to be Denise's birthday. Maybe that was also a hint to go back to the cafe. Maybe Denise will be fighting with Edward because of the necklace. Nope. Let's talk to Edward.
Later. I've asked all I want to know for the moment.
Seriously? That's so not
No,
true.
I think I should let Denise work in peace now.
So not the case.
I better not go in there right now, or Denise will bar me from the place. Still closed. I'll just leave him in peace for now.
And we're just back to where we were. Just uncertain. We're gonna have to start in one corner and not fast travel at all. And instead just see if we can walk and see like this fresh grave.
I'll leave him in peace for now.
It feels like I've just missed something. It really does. It feels like there should just be a pathway that I could have taken at some point, and I just never found it. 10 hours into the game, somewhere around at the edge of some location. Into the woods. See, this area is fenced in, making it pretty obvious that nothing could be done to leave in a different direction. But see, this road here is pretty obvious. And then you have this side path that's pretty obvious to the hut. And then, let's see, as far as doors stuff, nothing works with the door.
I'll leave Ralph in peace for a bit.
I'm just looking all around. We have an unmade road that's this direction. And that goes to Warm Hill. That goes to the castle. And that goes to the road again. Let's see, what do we have? We have this jackhammer and extension cord. There's a hammer drill and extension cord and water and foam, and I don't know how any of that would interact with anything I've got right now. You can look at Black Mirror Castle, I guess.
Castle looks really threatening from here.
We can look in the mailbox.
An empty letterbox.
We can see if there's something to mail. There's no other path. It's either to the entrance or nowhere. On the screen is nothing. On this screen is nothing. And taking the hammer drill to that didn't do anything. Columns. Still don't think I can do anything with the columns.
In the corner, there's a richly... Alright, let's look at the map. Use a pencil on the map again. Yeah, we have this location. We have this location. And we have this location. And we've only been able to get to 2 places. Whereas the swamp should align somewhere over here. The academy should be right here. But I can't figure out a way to get to the academy. And it's clear that where I'm supposed to go is over here. And I guess the sisters... I've no idea where that path is.
Like, the nun, I think, is totally gone. She's probably dead, too. So I'm gonna have to use the walkthrough again. Like, this is just getting incredibly frustrating. Like, just wander around. When you're done wandering around, wander around some more. And when you're done wandering around, then wander around some more. Maybe we'll eventually take pity on you and you'll click on the one right thing. Let's
New
see.
guards seem to be all the rage in England.
Yeah, unless there's something that's supposed to work with the flyers, which it doesn't seem like anything does work with the flyers. Let's see. One of the minars leads into the woods. Could there be a portal in there? I won't be easy to find, that's for sure. So we know we have to do that. Need to find something to be able to look at the bench at the blackish water. See, we've already done that part. Ruins of the Academy. I know that there's a portal there that leads to the ritual chamber because I've already been through it. And there was a book there too. So what about the one in the swamp? I draw a line and it ended up in the swamp. No bad place for a secret portal. Let's see if I can find the location. So yeah. No clue. Just like really no clue at all what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I've been all over in an area that is pretty simplistic. Like there isn't really a ton of areas to go to or a ton of people to go to. They've kept it very limited, but it still didn't help in any way because there's no little breadcrumbs or guiding lights telling me, yes, this is the location where you're supposed to be. This is the thing you should be focusing on. Don't wander around the entire map. Instead, the game seems to revel and enjoy in torturing me by forcing me to wander around the map just looking for anything and everything. Either that or the game is straight up glitched, which I'm not ready to say it's glitched. So far this game has run pretty well. Hasn't crashed or anything like that. The only real complaint I can say is that if I alt tab out of it, I cannot alt tab back into it, which is not acceptable certainly, but not the biggest issue either, as long as you play carefully and save your game before you alt tab out of something or just quit the game like a normal person. Anyways, another 30 minutes, another turning to the walkthrough in between episodes. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, or Battle.net, all of those links are down below. And if you want to support me even further, you can support me through Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.